was keeping a very close eye on the action. But you know what, Shanji? He didn't have to do too much work in the first match. But let's see if he has to do something here, because Nicky straight on the leg
He's
attack.
already on it, though. I think Ramos should have stayed away a little longer, but now it's pretty...
Heel hook, heel hook, there it is! Nicky Ryan gets the finish in less than 30 seconds here at Who's Number One via leg lock. Well,
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Who's Number 125. You saw a special moment of WNO history. Nicky Ryan with that fast submission over Tony Ramos. Jiu-Jitsu versus wrestling. Jiu-Jitsu always prevails. We got our next match coming up, guys. Stay tuned.
We are set for our next match of the night in the featherweight division with a 9-minute time limit. Introducing to you first out of the blue corner, representing 10th Planet Fullerton, from La Mirada, California, here is Isaac Cordova.
The sub-only finishers WNO qualifier from 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu makes his WNO debut. Welcome to the big show, Isaac Cordova.
That's right. Saw some footage of this young man. Looked really good. Great leg game. Good passing. Good fast passing game.
And his opponent out of the red corner, representing Innovate Jiu-Jitsu from Houston, Texas. Here is Nate Hernandez.
Nate Hernandez from Innovate Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu makes his WNO debut.
Yeah, and his chance to make his name here.
All right, let's take a look at this featherweight tail of the tape. Nate Hernandez, 23 years old, 5'6", weighed in at 135.8 pounds. Isaac Cordova, 29 years old, 5'9", 144.4 pounds. Here we go. Nate Hernandez, aggressive with the takedown attempt right away on Isaac Cordova.
Yeah, Cordova trying an elbow pass. Got good head position. He's got his head in there nicely to create some space. Underhook here, just a little body lock potentially. Yep. You can see if he puts this left leg inside. And can't tell if his hands are locked here. No, they're not. Hernandez trying to invert underneath on the legs here.
Yeah, I've seen some clips of Hernandez. He's got some really, really vicious leg attacks. And Cordova, a submission master of his own right, trying to pass the guard of Nate Hernandez, sitting back on the leg for a sec there.
Yeah, he sat back on one too. It looked like he was going to sit back earlier when the legs were out. It almost looked like he was sat about 5 seconds before that.
Cordova elevating Hernandez. Hernandez.
Beautiful pin pass. We call this the pin pass. Pin the shoulder with that grip. And now he's got a triangle. He can hit a triangle here from this position. He can hit Kimuras. He's going to go for a Kimura. This is a great position that Nate has found himself in, because he's got Kimuras, triangles. Now this is not so good when he starts. Even if you lock the triangle, you cannot let him get the fours, because he's going to slide out. He's going to have to go into the legs now. Hernandez, very impressive early on. Let's see if he can get his left leg in the middle and hip up a little bit to get some space to get a bite. There, his hips come up. He's got a bite on that ankle.
Hernandez progressing from pass to submission to submission. Just a beautiful display of jiu-jitsu so far.
Yeah, that pin pass is such a good one. It's really underrated, I believe. And he passed right almost to that mounted triangle scenario.
Back to the feet here. Isaac Cordova, black rash guard. Nate Hernandez, white rash guard. 10th Planet versus Innovate Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Beautiful. Hernandez pulls right into a leg, but let's see if he can move. Isaac can mess with that balance a little bit to make sure he's not able to put too much weight in that foot. Maybe he'll bring the leg underneath that other shin. There he does. He's got a potential. Now it's a straight foot lock with a short hook. He needs a better hook with that bottom leg. The bottom leg's getting a little bit crushed. If Isaac gets this underhooks, yeah, he rode to the back.
Isaac almost had the back there for a second. Just constant changing of positions here. Now Nate Hernandez on top looking to pass. Isaac inverting, gets his leg exposed there. Now Nate's trying to suck up that leg. And again, just reversal of position. Isaac back on top.
Now he's got his own head arm pass here, tight. See if he can get mounted. He did. He locked that head and arm right into it. It's on trial now.
Judges favor. Red.
Nate Hernandez was ahead of the judges' favor, but up until this point, Isaac Cordova now has got a nice head and arm. Nice little side Ezekiel choke there from Isaac Cordova.
Yep, I call this the Yoko Katagatami. It's a sideways, side-on Yoko, and it is so strong. There it is.
And that is it.
Yep.
Isaac Cordova gets the submission here in his WNO 25 debut. Beautiful submission.
Absolutely.
What do you call that one, Sean
Well,
Williams?
they call it the Rotillo team. That's the same. So when someone turns side on and you have a Katagatami, you can lock a rear naked grip on it. And it doesn't always go on the neck. It usually goes on the shoulder. But it is such a strong version of the Katagatami that people, there it is. Welcome there. The Rotollos have been using this for a long time.
There you go.
You do it from the closed guard. It's like one of the early self-defense moves. But you can do it from here too. It's just a side-on Yoko. And Isaac has put his right hand all the way through the neck because Hernandez had his hand on the face, so there was a lot of space. Otherwise, if that hand's not on the face, there's not as much space, and you get your hand all the way to the tricep. And so Yoko Katagatami is what I call it. It's a side Katagatami, but he had a fully locked rear naked on the neck, so almost like an arm in Ezekiel.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner by way of submission in the blue corner, Isaac Cordova.
The man who won the submission, the finisher sub-only WNO qualifier, proved that he belongs here in the WNO stage, getting the first submission of the night. Congratulations, Isaac Cordova. You want to weigh into WNO, you got to do sub-only finishers. Big shout out to Zach Meslani. And we'll be tossing it over to our MC.